Welcome to SIASA na VIJANA. We decided to do this because of the way politicians are affecting the youth because they have the money. And the conversation is basically about how we as the youth can be able to say no to certain things and how we can impact the political sphere by not letting them impact our lives.
Yeah, so we also decided to do this because the youth make up the majority of the population of Kenya. So basically, our views should be given a chance to be heard.
Yeah, and I guess one of the things that is very critical and happened over the last weekend was the rally that happened in Murang'a on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And you wake up in the morning, you hear one guy is dead, the other guy died while heading to the hospital. And I guess the politicians are really trying on the youth so that they can pass their agenda. And my question is this really the right time to pay people to cause clashes? Should we even have this discussion right now?
As much as you're in need of money, let the youth, we are being paid to go and do this, the dirty work.
Yeah.
See ahead. That's little money. I think you should be focusing more on, let's say, during the elections, man. You are the majority. So when you're making these votes, look at the future. All right? Little money is not going to do anything.
Actually, what I usually say, if you're given money, ukipewa do. That's
but you're not.
But then don't go to the ground.
Don't go to the ground.
And do what these people have paid you to do. Because you could hear the Tanga team saying Sabina alleging Matiang'i and the security team has been used for political reasons to prevent them from doing blah blah blah. And the other guys are saying Apana, if you come to my county, as Mongi Wairea was saying, I will be the MC, I will be taking charge of everything. Are we really there yet?
Well, just think, when that's easy, small things, maze. You're just enticed with little money. That's temporary. Itaisha.
Itaisha na. It is up to us to say no.
Look at the future. Look at the brighter future.
I saw, you're fighting for this politician. What hurt me? And then Kimunya, was it Thursday? He was saying that the parliament is actually training for the Jerusalem dance challenge. And there was a video that went rounds of the CAS for gender, and they were doing this Jerusalem dance and saying they were going to shoot on Wednesday. These guys are living the time of their lives. Yeah, they are having really, really fun, and then we
fought for them. You fought for them to be there.
You fight for them.
You bled for them. Now they are doing Jerusalem challenge. What are you doing? You just seated at home, broke.
And the conversation is still the same every single election period. Every single election period.
So nitongea kwa Kiswahili. Kwa hizo stories elections ikikam. Weka youth. Si lazima ati uchukue hiyo pesa. Mtu atakuja kudanganya na pesa, but immediately ataingia hapo hivyo, hata kuwa anakuja kukupia hiyo pesa. So when you're making this decision of who you're going to put there in power, usiangalia ati alikupatia pesa kidogo. Because angalia mse ata create job opportunities.
Like, ask yourself, since when was the last election? Like 3 years ago. Since then, hakuna mse ameenda kwa society kupewa kitu. But then now you're being given something and you're told we want to empower you now because elections are coming next year but one, and BBI is coming next year, as they are saying. Why didn't they do these things?
I think there should be an open interview where politicians are they're put in front of media stations, and then they're analyzed. Okay, they had the promises that they made to their citizens. Like, let's say I'm going to build a school here, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. When you're given that, when they are in front of the media, they ask this question, like, you promised you're going to build schools, you promised education, you promised roads. What have you done so far?
What have you done?
Openly.
There's something that Mutua, the governor for Machakos, is currently doing. He's going to different counties, and then instead of speaking, as much as he's speaking, he's sitting down and giving people the microphones, and then he's taking notes. He's like, tell me what you guys want, and then I take notes, and then I will see whether I can be able to deliver this. And this is a new style of politics that we saw with Magufuli in Tanzania.
Okay.
Standing and saying, hey, you tell me what you want, and then I take notes. Do you think this can actually work?
Do
you think
it's a strategy? Politicians are very tricky. okay,
Yeah.
they are really enticing.
I think it's nice for
It's
a
nice.
start.
It's nice. It looks good.
Yeah.
But is he really going to do the things that he's taking down?
You know what? I guess from his perspective, what I saw with Magufuli is that he was dealing with issues right there and then. Like he'd say, a woman would come and say, "My land was grabbed," and then Magufuli would stand and ask, "Where is the police commissioner? Where is the police?" The police commissioner will come and say, "Deal with this right now. I want you to talk." And then afterwards you come but then it's actually during the election period. They are actually having their elections next week but one. So it's a strategy.
So I'd like Kenyans, the youth people, to ask themselves, why do these politicians involve themselves with them during election periods?
Yeah.
Why? It's simply because they want your votes.
I hope we can be able to see this from 2007 elections and say, hey, we saw what happened. You know, it's not to lose one person, to lose two people. One life matters. 2007, so many people died.
Lost very many people.
And last week, a person died, 2 people died in Murang'a. It's so serious when we get involved into this politics.
But yet, as much as the youth they go out there to fight, why are there no young people in parliament? Like a good number of young people in
the
parliament.
only person we saw is that young guy I don't know which constituency.
I know the guy.
But then he went silent.
But he went silent.
He went like total silence.
I think it's a high time, VIJANA, they have been crying every time that we are not being heard. What if we come up with someone, we build that person, we support that person, and we put him there?
Run independently if you want to. Go to these parties and say
there are no limitations.
I want to take this seat because these guys are not doing something. If you are not given the political seat, go independent and we will vote for you. It's up to us to be woke.
Hata mi neza kasirika nisimame bana. Nivae maze, sambu maze. Every election, kila election.
We get promises
that which don't come to pass.
I would actually like to see a politician that would say, now that I'm running for this seat, these are the things that I did, and this is the evidence of what I did.
That's what I was saying, to be the open meeting, all right? Open meeting before elections, where all these politicians, they are brought in front of a panel, they're asked what they promised. Did you perform it?
No.
Okay, the final question is, do you think you deserve it?
My goodness. Do you think you deserve
think you deserve another seat?
Okay, Uhuru today, our president today, said that he wants to reconcile with anyone that he has done wrong to.
During forgave someone who did wrong.
The prayer meeting, he was like, we don't know, maybe it was the DP because they haven't been seeing each other eye to eye. I don't know, but then that's what we're getting from DP doing things that Unye is saying, don't do this, but then he's doing the rallies, the rallies. But then I hope that the prayer meeting that we had will be able to impact the country positively. But then Raila wasn't there. He was somewhere else in other meetings.
I'm not sure. Was the DP there?
The DP was there, and they were with Uhuru, other politicians and there. And Uhuru was like, if I have wronged you, please forgive me. In front of God, in front of all these pastors and religious leaders, please forgive me. And I guess the conversation should actually start from forgiveness.
And I think the prayers, they shouldn't be during hard times. I think it should be
a regular thing where we see
there are prayers for the country, president.
I think that would be nice. We say after every 3 months.
After every month, a day, just a day.
Month, we say every day we will be meeting. Every month, a single day we will be meeting at this specific place in different counties. Not necessarily.
I can tell you this. Don't go to God when you're having troubles. Always be going to God. Always.
It's a nice thing. Even Muslims believe the same thing. You know, it is very sad to say that when we are at difficult situations, that's when we
go to God. It's not right. I think we should be going always. Hata kama tuna challenge yoyote, at least tunaomba tunakuwa grateful for what he has done for us. But Kenya, do we have a lot to be grateful for?
Let's see what unfolds in the coming week. Let's see if the prayers will actually be portrayed by our politicians with forgiveness and love for each other, and the refusal for them to use the youth to meet their own political agendas.
And I think it's a high time the government should empower the youth. Yeah. They keep saying they are empowering youth. They are not.
Before we wind up, I was actually asked by someone, what does it take to meet DP, or what does it take to meet these politicians that are they're helping people? You saw his wheelbarrow initiative, you saw he was giving out some merchandise, and different politicians are actually doing the same currently. And then I realized that it is so difficult. You must even be connected to actually get these things they're giving out.
Tuko na population kubwa.
Kila
mtu anaweza kuwa hapo hivyo. But unaweza pass grievances. Kuna platforms zenye social media.
Serikali saidia.
But you have to be dramatic like that woman. Serikali.
I just hope we refuse to be used. As much as we get help from them, we refuse to let ourselves and our lives be in danger.
Maisha ni yako.
Tucheze safe.
Elections zitakuja, elections zitaisha.
Tucheze safe.
Kitu ukikufa during this time, tutakuzika, tutakusahau, life will move on.
There's this advert that used to say that life moves on when you're gone. It was a drunk driving kind of advert. Life moves on, and you see these guys, you died, your chair is empty, they're sad, and then someone else comes and replaces you. So be safe. Life ita move on ukiishia. Cheza na safe na ma politicians. If you eat their money, don't go cause chaos, because lives are at risk. Yeah.
That's it for today, I think.
Siasa na vijana.
Stay tuned. Tutakuwa na more every
single week.
One episode. Hatari sana.